The cross reveals a mystery. Dear friends, today we celebrate the feast of the exaltation of the cross. The cross was a symbol of suffering and shame for the Jews. Hence, the Jews who wanted to make Jesus suffer crucified him. But Jesus transforms the symbol of suffering to a symbol of victory. That's the mystery which the cross reveals. At the face value, Jesus suffered like the other two thieves who were crucified with him. If we look at the cross alone, the cross can become an idol. But cross is an icon. What is the difference between idol and icon? French philosopher Jean-Louis Marion clarifies the difference. An idol reflects upon itself. It points to nothing beyond itself. The icon, on the other hand, challenges us to elevate our gaze. The gaze must ascend from the visible to the invisible, from the evident to the mystery. A priest was renovating his church. At the center of the old altar stood a huge cross with Jesus hanging on it. I went to visit the church renovated. It had a new look. What impressed me most was the cross, which was different. On the cross, instead of the dead Christ, there was the risen Christ the King. The priest explained to me, the church is a place where we celebrate the mystery of our faith. The greatest mystery is the power of the resurrection concealed in the cross of suffering. The cross invites us to go beyond the evident. Suffering and pain are different. Peter O'Toole, in one scene in the movie Lawrence of Arabia, puts out a match with his finger in front of the astonished eyes of his army comrades. When one of them tries to imitate him, he howls in pain and exclaims, "Ah, it is paining. What is your trick?" Lawrence answers, "The trick is not to pay heed to the pain." Physical pain is a great teacher. Its main teaching is resistance is useless. Hence, Jesus invites, take up your cross. We need not search for suffering. Suffering by itself is evil. We cannot say that God is sending us suffering as a punishment. We know how even the innocent suffer. Suffering brings us mysteriously very close to Christ. Mr. Willie Wilson, aged 42, was in the last stages of cancer in St. John's Hospital, Bangalore. Doctors knew that he was suffering much, but he was quite serene and never complained about his suffering. A doctor asked him, "Willie, so far you have never complained about your suffering. What is your secret?" Willie replied, "Jesus is my friend." Suffering brought Willie to a deeper level of friendship with Jesus. Suffering has the mysterious power to unite us with God intimately. Suffering makes us compassionate. Saint Carlo Acutis, the new millennial teenager saint in jeans and sneakers, was very compassionate towards the poor from his childhood. Regarding this, his mother, Mrs. Acutis, testifies. He was very compassionate towards the poor from his childhood. From the age of 9, he used to gather provisions like bread, pillows, blankets, and distribute them to the poor. When I asked him why he was doing this, he replied, "How can I live in comfort here in my home when I am surrounded with so many poor people who have nothing to live on? I want to help them." Compassion is built into our DNA, since we are made in the likeness of God, who is compassion. The sufferings of others act like a trigger to wake us up to our own true nature. While we must do all that we can to remove suffering from the world, we accept it as a mystery and a platform for deepening our faith and sharing and proclaiming the victory of Jesus over suffering, the exaltation of the cross. May God bless us all.